Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. It's Jordan here. Today we're going to be taking a detailed look at the LEGO Star Wars 25th Anniversary Desert Skiff and Sarlacc pit. This set's going to retail for $80 starting on August 1st, and it's 558 pieces. Comes with 6 minifigures. 80 bucks is a little bit expensive. It seems like LEGO Star Wars sets are getting expensive, but they do come with a lot of interesting minifigures, that's for sure. Let's have a look. Let's start with the minifigures. So we've got Luke Skywalker on the right here. I do like the print detailing on his torso. I think that's pretty nice print detailing there. And he does have an alternate face, and his hairpiece is pretty cool as well. And he comes with the green lightsaber, of course. Now, they don't have a black hand, but I actually think that's right. I was looking at some movie stills, and when I was having a look at those movie stills, he did not have a glove on his hand, so that is correct. And then we have Chewbacca. Pretty basic Chewbacca. It's pretty standard, I would say. He comes with the handcuffs. And then we have Han Solo, who is still blind, as he was just unfrozen from the carbonite, or he's still waking up from the carbonite, really. I like the print detailing on his torso. It's classic Han Solo coming out of carbonite print detailing. And then we have Boba Fett. Now, Boba Fett should have a pauldron, or the fabric, going over his shoulder. That is missing from this set. In fact, this minifigure has been substituted from other sets. I believe it was in the mech set. So it's a newer Boba Fett that they included in this. I do like Boba Fett's print detailing on his arms and on his torso. There's also some print detailing on the back of his torso, and I just like all the wear on his helmet. I think that's really cool. Then he comes with the jetpack as well, and he also has some nice print detailing on his head. Then we have Lando Calrissian. I love his helmet. I think that's awesome. Also the print detailing on his torso and legs, and he's got that really nice looking weapon there as well. And then the 25th anniversary LEGO Star Wars figure. This is Nien Nunb. Pretty cool. He has nothing to do with this scene at all, but that's sort of how the 25th anniversary figures have been. They've just been sort of random, right? I do like the print detailing on his torso. I think it's a cool one. I think a lot of people have wanted this figure. It's the 25th anniversary 4x6 modified plate there with the surrounding studs that he stands on, and I just knocked over Lando. And when I stand Lando back up, you can check out his face print detailing. I like his smile, also his mustache, and there is an alternate face on the back side as well. It's just a little bit more serious, like that there. And then we have Boba Fett. I like this head, like it is really cool. He's got like the stubble, the raised eyebrow, the scar above his right eye, and then on the backside he has some more scar detailing as well. That's more so like the Boba Fett that we know, like who made it out of the Sarlacc pit, I would say. And then we have the flyboy face for Han Solo. It's a little bit of smart alecky look there, I guess. And then a little bit more serious for Luke Skywalker as well. So I think there's some great minifigures here, that's for sure. But once again, I think we're missing the pauldron, and beyond that, I think, you know, they've done it pretty good for this set. I mean, we get the 25th anniversary one. It's a 9+ set, so I think they've ticked a lot of the boxes there, and it looks good. I do like the blind face for Han Solo. I think that's pretty cool. I do think that maybe this is missing one additional minifigure, and that would actually be like the pilot of this craft right here. Like one of Jabba's employees, if you will, like the guy that's flying. We've seen him in previous Skiff sets. I'm not sure what his name is, but maybe we're missing that minifigure, but also maybe this is representing a different scene where that guy has already perished, right? Like a little bit further on along the scene. So we have the Sarlacc pit, and this is actually what you get started with the build. It's a great way to start the build. It's awesome. Got all these nice curved slopes and tan and dark tan to create this really nice foundation for the pit, and it's actually quite robust. It's like really strong. It's really solid. You can see that on the solid plate work on the bottom there. And when I flip it around this way, you'll see a couple Technic pieces coming off the back here. And when I move those, the tentacles of the Sarlacc will also move. And these can also rotate, because they're just Technic pieces. And you can also change the orientation of these parts as well. So pretty cool, like tentacles. And then, of course, the main play feature is the mouth of the Sarlacc. It'll open and close. I do think that this is rather basic. think that maybe this could have been done a little bit differently, but I don't know, it is what it is. You can take Boba Fett and you can jam him in there and he can get eaten. Ah, oh no, there he goes. Bye-bye, Boba Fett. We'll see you later. So that's pretty cool. I mean, that's awesome, right? Got that cool play feature. It is a 9+ set, so play features are essential, and I think they've sort of nailed that. There's some nice detail within the pit as well. You can see the teeth and gums of the Sarlacc. So the teeth go into like the dark red pieces. There's the 1x2 modified plates that are like rounded, also some 1x1 studs, and then in addition to that there is like some cheat slopes and stuff just to add some more texture. And then there is the dark tan, or sorry, those are nougat pieces there to create some texture as well. Specifically those ones, you've seen those in like character builds such as the porg to create fur or to create snow. So yeah, those are pretty neat. I think this pit is really well done, and I think this is the best Sarlacc pit that they have created. But I mean, the 2024 version of this set has the largest piece count when you compare it to the other ones, because they've done quite a few different renditions of this one. They did one in the year 2000, they did one in the year 2012, and then they also did one in 2017 as well. I have the one from 2012, and we'll compare it with it once we finish having a look at it. So we've got Luke Skywalker. He's on the board there, and that's actually just a 2x6 tile, and that can be retracted into the skiff. There's no studs on it, so you can't really position your minifigure on there in like an action pose or anything like that. I do like some of the older ones that have a couple studs on there just so you can do that. But this mechanism is pretty cool. It'll just slide in and slide out. It's sort of like on a track, and there is a piece on the bottom of it which will hold it in place so you can't slide it all the way in or slide it all the way out. So it'll always remain on the craft. So we've got Han Solo standing there on the front of the ship, and you can see the nice flex tubing going around. Also some of those larger pre-molded pieces, and then this nice angle here that matches up with those pre-molded pieces. This can swing out as well, so you can create one of the scenes found within this scene from the movie, of course. And then we have the, I don't know what you want to call them, like rudders on the back here. Pretty well detailed. You can see there's like one of those hats there, some of the bars, nougat interior, and also dark tan. I think the back of the craft is pretty well shaped. We've got some thrusters right back here, some more of that flex tubing, some curved slopes, some of the modified curved slopes, and also some of the wedge plates. And this is the element that's actually holding that tile in place. You can see it just sort of glides on the track there. And on the bottom, you can also see some of the trans clear elements as well that make it look like this ship is actually floating. And there is a steering mechanism right back here as well, along with a couple jumpers, so you can position a minifigure back there, but we don't get the minifigure to actually pilot this craft, so it's sort of strange, but I guess technically this crew actually flies away on it, so there you go. It's just like a different version of this story that we're getting. I do feel like there are some missing studs up front here. For example, I can't really position anyone up front there because it's tiled off, but you can just switch that up if you wanted. Just put a plate and position your minifigures. That's not that big of a deal. And there is a small box here. I do believe that represents some sort of cargo hold. In the older set, it does have a cargo hold there. I feel like maybe a little cargo holder box or something that can open would be nice there as well. But there we go. We've got the Desert Skiff and also the Sarlacc pit with 6 great minifigures. I've got the 2012 version. Let's have a quick look at that. In regards to the 2012 minifigures, the Boba Fett was supposed to have the pauldron, but unfortunately mine doesn't have it. So I'm missing that fabric piece, which is sort of unfortunate. He's got the older print detailing for Boba Fett's face. Maybe that's just the wrong Boba Fett minifigure altogether. I don't know. I bought it like this. This is just how it came. I don't think I checked that. It's been a while since I have. But I do like the fact that you get this minifigure right here, who's like the pilot of that skiff. So I think that's pretty neat. Also, the Lando minifigure from this age looks really cool too. So this one actually holds up its end of the bargain here in regards to the minifigures. The skiff is pretty much the same size as well. And you'll see a lot of the same sort of styles here, sort of the same curve. The same like wings on the back here, just we've got some upgraded pieces in the new ones. They're in the new set. And then I do like this, how it hinges outward. And I like how there's a couple studs there as well. I do like that, just so you can position your minifigure there. And yeah, this is more of the pre-molded stuff. It's obviously a lot more basic than the new one. And so is the Sarlacc pit. I do like the mouthpieces though, because you can actually open this up and you can put a minifigure down on that circular plate there. And like Boba Fett will get fully enclosed within there. So I do think that this mouthpiece is pretty cool. Like, he's completely gone. But obviously this is a lot more basic than the 2024 one, but a lot more pieces have gone into the 2024 one. It's just funny comparing this Sarlacc pit with that one. The framework of this one is just a lot more robust and looks a lot better. But also the set is $80 for 558 pieces, which is out there, right? So yeah, old minifigs, new minifigs. I think, you know, this set is actually pretty cool. Like, it's got a lot of cool figures, and the price of it back in the day would have been a lot more reasonable than the one that we're getting today. But once again, this is for the 25th anniversary of LEGO Star Wars. So this is actually my second time filming this video, because in the first one I made some mistakes, and I sincerely do apologize for that. I honestly didn't mean to make those mistakes. I do suffer from a little bit of dyslexia, and for some reason I was calling it the Scarlacc pit, and I don't know why I was doing that. I know it's the Sarlacc pit. Also, I was calling Han Solo sleepy. I know when he came out of the carbonite, he was blind, and that's why he has the blind face. I definitely know that. I've seen this movie a lot, and yeah, I did it last night. I was honestly editing and uploading, like doing my voiceovers and stuff until 2 a.m. after dealing with my kids all day. Definitely wasn't in the right state of mind, and I came back here this morning and refilmed the review. Just thought it was worth redoing, and maybe I should have just kept that in mind moving forward, and I should keep that in mind, you know, always. That don't work when you're really tired. Don't do that. But yeah, there we go. That is the new LEGO Star Wars Desert Skiff and Sarlacc pit. Everybody, thank you so much for coming on by. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned. Farewell.